It was good work out there today. I really never did this before, but what we did is we ran a game-type scrimmage, ran the clock, got all the coaches off the field, which was really good for our offense. You know, defensively, we've got all kinds of experience. It probably wouldn't have been a big deal for them, but offensively, we need to get to a point where the players are finding the ball, finding the huddle, not looking around to be coached on every play. So it's kind of hard on some of the offensive coaches because they want to be out there, you know, coaching them, getting better. But you have to play without the coaches on the field. So I know we got a lot accomplished there. Defense made a lot of really good plays. Offense made some plays. I thought it was a pretty even scrimmage. And we made some mistakes. You know, we got to get rid of the mistakes. And some of the uncaused errors are the ones we definitely need to get rid of. We fumbled the ball a couple times. That's something we need to get corrected. But overall, in working it, you know, the ones and the twos played the first 3 quarters, and then we had all the young guys, the threes, playing in the fourth quarter. And you know, I thought it was a good scrimmage. I'm anxious to watch the video. I'm really anxious to see how everybody did on the video.
Did you go ones against ones?
We did some, but mostly it was ones versus twos. So, but it was really good work, you know, and we're rotating so many guys, it ends up being a lot of ones-on-ones work.
When you take coaches off, who is it toughest on? What position group?
You know, probably the offensive line, you know, because we're so young, and what I consider young are the junior college transfers plus the freshmen. You know, we have a couple guys that have game experience, but that's it. So I think that's the group that you really want to go find the ball, go work the tempo, get lined up, get in and out of the huddle, you know. So I think that's what was really important for me, because I know with all the young guys in practice, we run the play and then they get used to looking around for Coach K or myself to tell them something. So you have to learn how to play a game and how to execute in a game. One of the things that was really nice to see that we haven't had a lot in camp was our receivers making plays, breaking tackles, making long runs, jumping in the air, making great catches. And that, to me, that's one of the things that can really get contagious, as well as drop scan. So we want to get rid of the drops and get that it gets contagious, that everybody makes plays. And this is really the first day of camp that, you know, you saw that from a number of guys. I'd say 5 or 6 guys made great plays out there at the receiver position.
Any individual guys that stuck out to you?
You know, we had Quick made some really nice plays, and I think we're doing a good job of finding out how to use him and his abilities, and he's in great condition, so he can go every play almost. You know, he did have to come out a couple times. Jaquay made some really good plays. Jamari Staples made some plays. And then the young guys did. You know, Pete got in there, and Jalen Smith and Monty Spence. So there was that group of guys all showed up making some really nice either catch or run after the catch, which was great to see.
How about your tight ends? What kind of did they get?
Yeah, you know, I think we used them more in the blocking schemes today, in the run blocking. And although Cole had some good third down conversions, Mickey Crumb's a young man that I'm really, really happy with. I think he has had a great camp and shown tremendous improvement from a year ago in his conditioning, because he's always had great talent and the ability, but now he's in shape and he can play every play. He's doing a good job of run blocking for us, and he's a really good receiver. So I think as far as one guy that has really improved in camp, it's been Mickey Crum.
You mentioned, or I guess our reporter mentioned earlier this week about the freshman offensive lineman and having a chance to work into that lineup. Is that still the case?
Yeah, they're rolling in there. They're getting lots of experience. They're taking their lumps, and they're doing some good things. So, like I said, I'm anxious to watch the video and see how we all did. Defensively, you know, I think we're really strong in the front 7. The linebackers' experience shows up because they know so much about the game. Secondary-wise, you know, we're coming along, and they're doing a good job together. So with Josh Harvey back there, I think you know, the experience is something that really helps at that position.
Kind of always mention the freshmen kind of two together. Are they the line is one maybe ahead of the other? Is one
Well, they're playing different positions. Right. So Jaron's playing tackle for us, and Kenny's playing a guard position for us, although he has played some tackle and did a really nice job of it. So they're both, I think before it's over with, they're both going to be really good players.
When do you try to foresee settling on line, on a 5 that you want, that you kind of get in there and get consistency? Because Coach said. Yeah,
I mean, you'd like to do it as soon as possible, but we all heard Eric Crawford yesterday. He's a great, best idea I've ever heard. So I think we're going to be coachable and take Eric's coaching and keep this thing. And why name? What did he say? Why name a starter at any positions? So that's one of the things I've always prided myself on, was continuing to learn. So I'm going to continue to learn.
How was your team health-wise?
Good. Yeah, I don't think we had anybody that sat out from the scrimmage, and so I feel good about that.
Is Tobridge back fully healthy? Or?
No, not full speed, but he's getting there. Yeah.
So is Eric's suggestion still with the quarterback case?
I think so. Yeah, sounded like a great idea.
Honestly, are you thinking you may wait until?
I might. Yeah, I really did think it was a great idea. So, like I said, I'm coachable.
How's the running backs look?
Brandon had a really good day. Jeremy had a good day. LJ didn't get as many reps as I would have liked to seen him get the ball. But Jeremy got back and made some of the physical runs that we saw in spring and broke tackles. And Brandon's given us that energy. He's kind of like the energized bunny. He just keeps going and gives you everything he has every play. So I got a lot of respect for him, and he did a good job.
Start practices next week. Is it all Auburn all the time, or do you do?
Well, we'll have some drills where we'll continue to work, ones versus ones, so we get the fast pace and the physicalness of it. But pretty much you'll do a lot of the teamwork, and that will be versus Auburn.
How different is it the classes start for the guys?
I think they're probably looking forward to it. It's about been 16 hours of football a day, So, and that's, one of the things that is nice when today's camp ends. They'll get most of tomorrow off. We have some academic responsibilities we have to take care of, and a welcome back dinner that we'll have, but they won't have any football tomorrow at all. They'll have most of Monday off, so they get, to class, get their books, get all that taken care of. We will have a meeting on Monday night, a game plan meeting, to just get back into the thick of things, and then practice again Tuesday.
You like how the wide receivers looked, and last week you mentioned that the timing still wasn't there. Do you think today they were just more confident, or is that timing getting better?
Well, it improved. Yeah, the timing improved a lot. The balls were thrown in positions where they need to be thrown for the most part, and when they weren't, then we saw receivers make plays. One of the things you always talk about receivers and quarterbacks is that they have to make each other better. So if it's a bad pass, then the receiver needs to make a great throw. And if the receiver doesn't run a great route and doesn't get wide open, then the quarterback needs to throw him open. So the ability to make each other better, and I thought we took a huge step forward on that today.
Yeah.
What did your quarterbacks do today that took a step forward, flatline, or whatever? What kind of progress did they?
Yeah, they didn't flatline. That's a good thing, But they're improving. I mean, they're improving. We're trying to make them get uncomfortable, put pressure on them to perform, and their poise was better. Their ability to get their feet set and deliver the ball was better, and they made plays. So it was, I think we really, in this last week as an offense, we've improved on how to execute the offense. Now, are we where we need to be yet? No, not at all. But we did take a step forward.
Last one. Was there a quarterback that played the best today?
I'll just watch the video and see where we're at there.
All right.
So, thank you. Appreciate it.